Welcome everyone, this is Sunny, your host. Today we're diving into some powerful ideas that are deceptively simple but can be life-changing if pursued with intensity and focus. Warren Buffett once said that the most impactful concepts are often simple, but require incredible intensity and even fanaticism in their pursuit. And that's exactly what we're exploring today, the miracle of compounding and the early journey of Warren Buffett. You've probably heard compounding referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. That quote is often attributed to Einstein. But why is it such a wonder? Because compounding is exponential. While our brains tend to think in straight lines, compounding accelerates over time. Let's break it down with the rule of 72, which is a mental shortcut to estimate how long it takes for your money to double at a given rate of return. Just divide 72 by the interest rate. So at 7% annual return, 72 divided by 7 equals about 10 years to double your money at 10%. 72 divided by 10 equals about 7 years. Now, let's travel back to 1626. The Dutch reportedly bought Manhattan Island for $24 from Native Americans. Sounds like they got a great deal, right? Well, let's assume the Native Americans invested that $24 at a modest 7% annual return instead of spending it. What happens? Every 10 years that money doubles. 100 years later, in 1726, it would be $24,000. 200 years later, in 1826, it would be $24 million. 300 years later, in 1926, it would be $24 billion. By 2026, it would be around $24 trillion. Even adjusted for 2017, that's about $13 trillion, more than the value of Manhattan today. Now, here's a question for you. What if you had just $1,000 today and could compound it at 10% annually for 50 years? Answer: over $117,000. That's the power of compounding. Small amounts, long runway, consistent returns. Let's bring in a real-life example of someone who lived this idea with intensity. Warren Buffett. In 1941, at just 11 years old, Warren checked out a book from the Omaha Public Library called How to Make $1,000. That $1,000 was his target, and he became obsessed with getting there. His goal wasn't to become a billionaire, at least not yet. His first mission was to get seed capital to fuel his compounding engine, and he hustled. One of Buffett's earliest businesses was with a friend named Don Danley. They bought broken pinball machines for $15 to $30, fixed them, and offered them to barbershops for free, splitting the profits 50-50. They named the company Wilson Coin Operated Company, even inventing a fake boss, Mr. Wilson. First machine earned $5 in a week. $250 to the barber, $250 for them. That's $10 a month or $120 a year. On a $25 investment, that's a 480% annual return, and with 25 machines, they were bringing in almost $3,000 a year. What does this teach us? Think about the return on capital here. How many businesses today offer that kind of return? Buffett didn't stop there. He and Don also bought a broken Rolls Royce for $200, fixed it for another $200, and rented it out for weddings at $100 a weekend. Another high-return business, and yes, they drove it to school on weekdays. By the time Warren Buffett graduated high school, he had saved about $9,000, worth over $100,000 in today's money. He was financially independent before 18. He even told his dad to use money for his sisters. He didn't need it. What set Buffett apart wasn't secret knowledge or flashy tech. It was a fanatical obsession with compounding and an intense drive to build his initial capital. Here's how you can apply this. 1. Start early. Time is your best friend. The longer your runway, the more your money can compound. 2. Focus on your rate of return. Seek out high-return opportunities in investing, your career, or entrepreneurship. 3. Build your base capital. Hustle, save, reinvest. Your first $1,000 matters more than you think. Buffett didn't have access to a special algorithm. He just used simple math, applied with relentless discipline. If you found this video helpful, subscribe and share with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a comment below. What's one way you're building your compounding engine right now? And remember, success isn't about complexity, it's about clarity and commitment. Until next time, keep compounding and keep building your success blueprint.